Action. So who are you?
Well, I'm James. I'm 17.
I'm Susie Youngman and I live in Somerset.
I'm Jess, I'm 18 and I'm from Child in Somerset.
And I'm making a film about what it's like to be me.
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm bloody uncomfortable.
And what are you doing here?
We are trying to make a film about being gay and growing up in Somerset.
Ow. Ow, my feet.
But we're also trying to express ourselves. I want to express myself and just, yeah. What do I want to say?
Why is making this film so difficult?
Because
The hard thing about making this film is
we don't really have any focus.
getting ideas,
Getting new ideas.
motivation, getting other people on board.
Because we have to just express what it's like to be gay, which is kind of a amorphous subject.
Just focus just directly on our sexuality.
We have to express what it's like to be us, which is impossible because you can't do that in 3 minutes because no one's that simple and because we don't have the focus to do it really.
Focus.
And not getting distracted by the things around you.
Pigeon, pigeon, squirrel, squirrel, pigeon, pigeon. Oh, the squirrel's gone.
Is that the problem?
Yeah, we need less film and more focus
Lesbian pigeon.
and more storyboard.
Storyboard, would that help us?
Isn't it?
Okay, do a storyboard then.
First thing people don't know about me is
I have a great niece and 3 great nephews.
This isn't my natural hair colour.
I like to sit by rivers or the sea, listen to my music and just look up at the sky.
I wrote and directed Jurassic Park the musical.
I'm allergic to swizzle sticks.
That was fun.
Because even though I'm afraid of fires, I like to have bonfires.
I have a reputation for harassing local MPs, be that kissing our MP or grabbing Charles Kennedy's ass.
My dad was 31 years older than my mum.
And the third thing I like to do is still make dens even though I'm still 19. Still 19!
That's it.
4-7.
When I first signed up and said, yeah, I'll do this film, I didn't realise how hard it would be to sort of sit in front of a camera and talk about something like my sexuality, which I never really spoke about before.
You know, we're all only 18, 19 and it's a lot to think about.
The Somerset.
And I mean, when I was talking to my friend, Cosimo, that was really awkward, and he started saying to me, why are you finding it so hard and awkward, James? And I was like, because I've never talked about it before. I don't really want to ask you this, but I've got to. So, Cosimo, how did you first react when I told you that I was a gay boy?
Well, I believe we were, when we sat in a tent at the time.
Very drunk.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Follow the script, you twat!
Can we restart this?
No.
I can't do this, it's fucking awful.
I don't want to ask you again because it's awkward.
Just ask
answer
me,
it.
ask me.
No.
What, so, this is interesting, so you find it awkward.
Shut up, don't get this on the tape.
So, James Downs, do you find it awkward asking me if I found it awkward when you told me you were gay?
A little bit, yeah, actually.
Yeah,
I do.
why?
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 I'm not embarrassed, it's just,
You're not embarrassed, so...
I don't know, it's just like, I don't know. Take 2.
Well, basically, we were sat in a tent, weren't we? And we were we'd had a few drinks, and I was just about to go to sleep, and then you said, I'm gay, does that bother you? Probably taking advantage of the situation and the fact that I was off my face drunk. And, yeah, I was just like, no, whatever. Woke up in the morning with a, soda water hangover, and remembered it.
It's not a tune, is it?
The day in the life thing.
Yeah.
I think we should like lodge it in that, but in the middle, kind of satirise it.
This is Susie. Susie's a lesbian. Not a pigeon, a real, live lesbian. Not one of the fake ones you see. No, she's real. Yeah, that'll do.
What do you think when you hear the word gay?
When I heard the word gay,
I don't know.
Is it stupid, idiot,
I think it's an insult.
or just what it means? Gay.
Well, I use it as an insult for people, which some people don't like.
I think me. I think my friends.
Homosexual, homo, Latin,
I think happy.
2 are the same,
What do you want me to say?
I think.
There is no single thing that pops into my head when I hear the word gay.
Gay is a good word and a bad word.
Gay, it just means...
It doesn't really bother me when someone calls me gay.
I don't know, nothing that obvious pops into my head. What do you think I am? It's not like a fucking...
Purple Dana.
Depending on how you say it.
Yeah, Yeah, it's not like Barney in there, like random flashing images. Sex, friends, youth group. It's a stupid fucking question.
I know it's generalising, but that's just how I use the word.
So James, have you ever been bullied for being homosexual?
I never had like homophobic bullying and stuff. No, I haven't. Have I ever? Apart from your mum?
I don't think so. Yeah.
No.
Not really. I've been quite lucky. I mean, I have had a few homophobic incidents, but nothing more than you would get anyway. Like, you get started on the street anyway, don't you, for no real reason. So, and I've been started on for being gay, but I probably would have been no matter what I'd been doing.
I mean, since I've been out, I haven't really. I mean, my mates are great.
One of my closest friends were really homophobic, and I just put up with it because they're my friend. But then you just wake up one day and think, well, actually, no, I don't need that. I need someone who's going to treat me with a bit of respect.
Are you filming now? We've got the 3 questions with Katie. If we start with that one, with the one where she's asking me on the car and I clam up.
So what's the worst experience you've ever had with homophobic behaviour?
I don't really know. I got bullied at my first school. Who's that? For being gay. But there are people here. And then to you asking me about why I thought that.
What happened? What happened during the process of doing the film on the car?
When we were filming on the car, I realised that although nothing that bad, like there's never been one single incident that I would call homophobia that's really, really upset me, there is like an underlying like awareness of people not being that cool with it.
Out of tune guitar. So Cos, ask me some questions, let's do it like this.
What are your views on people's attitudes generally to homosexuals?
Well, in Somerset,
yeah,
most people I know, they just get on with it. I haven't really encountered anyone who's been like, ah! And people like that are all old and they'll be dead in 20 years. Well, I'm going to play
So partly I think that Somerset could be more cosmopolitan and that people could be more accepting, and that
Where I live in Chard, it's very small, everyone knows each other's business, and so, no.
it's not that cool to be gay in Somerset, but partly I think I'm probably just a bit negative.
I still get funny looks, but you just laugh at them really.
There's nothing that like shows it's okay to be gay, because some people say I felt like I was the only gay person on earth, and I kind of know what they mean living in Somerset, whereas if you live in like Camden, there's really openly gay people like walking about.
you can ask, is there anything for young gay people to do in Somerset? Well, no, there isn't.
It's like James made the point.
Does there need to be a like gay-only swimming pool or a gay-only bowling club?
There shouldn't be gay-only pools because that is like segregating people.
If there was a pill that you could take that made you straight for one day, would you take it?
No, I might be allergic to it.
No.
I think for a laugh I would, for one night, yeah. I wouldn't want to do it for my life, no, God no.
I am who I am and I'm quite happy with it, really.
This is me,
So you wouldn't choose to be straight?
No, I wouldn't.
I want to say to people that being gay is okay.
My main thing is, although I've been uncomfortable with other people, I've never been uncomfortable with myself. Like it's never made me ashamed, and it's not something to be ashamed of.
No matter what you're feeling at the moment or have felt, it will get better and you will learn to accept things, and people around you learn to accept it.
It doesn't matter what other people think. Other people are always going to think something different. Whether you're religious or fat or whatever, other people are always going to have a different view. So as long as you're happy with yourself, then that's the main thing.
It doesn't define who you are, it's just a part of you. And anyone who thinks that your sexuality makes you, then they're just fools. If people are like that, then you should just move on from them because they ain't worth your time. You've got to have friends that respect you for who you are, not just because of your sexuality.
If this was playing in school, I guess I'd want to say don't believe people for being gay and don't be scared of being gay and come out, but that's a bit idealistic, isn't it? Because no one's going to be like, okay, because if that worked, we'd have avoided a lot of crap over the years.
My first message was, yeah, just get on with it and stuff when we first started doing this. And I realised actually by having to talk about it, it's incredibly hard, and it's really hard for people, you know, 14, 15, 16 trying to come out and stuff, and it's not as easy as I first thought. Would be my soundbite and my message.
What do I want to say? Turn the camera off.